Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one in store between the Sacramento Condors and the London Black Knights. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Sacramento Condors and the London Black Knights. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green, 39.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to throw again. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. A look there at the starters on the defensive side of the ball. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because his feeling was good, solid performance, did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely would like to see some improvement in this week's game.
They always want improvement, don't they?
They certainly do.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Now back to throw. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. So our initial drive this afternoon results in 3. Not sure that that's a statement necessarily, but getting points on the road, never a bad thing.
You're exactly right about that. I love how you framed it, right? Not sure it's a statement, but at the same time, you're putting something out there, aren't you? Letting them know hey, we came to play today.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" cornerback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Ohio! Ohio!
Robinson to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Payne. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Come on, let's go! Grand 38!
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on players that we're calling, right? The right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the field. Their focus has to really increase as well, because so many things coming at you, you got to make sure that you're really locked in on taking care of the ball.
Or if you don't, you cough it up like they did right there. And now back out comes the offense. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
That's all you got, huh?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Here we go! What?
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now Robinson on 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Let's go! Grand 38!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw a short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
What's up with the Phillies SMH?
Bringing up second down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Let's go. White, 90. White, 90.
They're about to lose 3 in a row to the Brewers.
So we played a quarter here in the AFC Championship game. 3-0 is our score. We're back to historic London, England, right after this. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it's London football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Come on, let's go.
He'll get it up the middle. A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves them much closer to the goal line now for third down.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit. But having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back to throw now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Set. Green, 39.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete here on third down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And on now is the punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this,
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 30. 10. Touchdown. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the defense has come up with it.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but
That was
to allow
Doha.
a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Crazy, man.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
No way, man. Nah. We had the rock. Nah, man. I know it's snowing, but nah.
And a good swing to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
I don't know about that
2
last
yards
play.
on the
Shaky.
carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Man.
And that last carry puts him right at
I don't know
100
if that's
yards
a
for the
glitch.
game. So
That
how
looks
has he done
shady.
it? Because he's been
That did
patient,
not look like no
followed
legit
his
bender.
balls, let everything develop,
That
and
looks
then
shady.
burst through for big gains.
And he will find his man on the outside.
Cheat.
Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
That's not good.
I don't care how many times
Oh,
we see
it's
it.
not good.
I still get a kick out of watching
This is not
quarterbacks and
good.
receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to
No
practices,
way he was that
we
strong
see
to
that after
rive it out of
practices
your
as
hand.
well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They
Yeah,
tune it
no
up. They
way.
know why they do it for these
no way.
situations. First down.
And they build
There's
that
no way.
trust,
Oh,
and
man,
that's
that
why they're
play,
able to
man.
find him in this type of a situation.
Oh, that play got
A
under my
reminder, as
skin.
we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando
Oh,
for our EA
God.
Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual.
I can't
As we
believe
start
that.
to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down,
No
Coach.
way.
Break it down.
Damn, man. That's either that's me or good defense on
They'll run it now.
run
Madden
the
be chasing
He
again.
was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come
man.
in for the stop.
I hope that
3
play don't
yards on the
determine this
pickup
whole
there, and
game.
it'll be second
Oh,
down.
I hope that play don't
They
determine
tried a
this whole
quick hitter
game.
inside,
Because
but that
right
one was
there, I
swallowed
don't-
up
that's a
because when they're
momentum
hoping, those
When
big
something like
defensive
that
linemen will
happens in
take
the
the
game,
bait and
that's a
move
momentum
laterally
switch right there.
and open up a
That
crease
could
if they
change
can
the
come
rest
through.
of the whole
Didn't
game.
happen on that play.
And
Please
some
let
good
me stop.
tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now the defense
That
going to
is
use
a
the first
momentum
of their
switch.
timeouts.
Oh,
As they'll
I
talk
feel
it
like
over
what
here
happened.
before
I'm
what'll
about
be
to
an
cry like Joel
important
Embiid,
third
man.
down.
I'm about to cry like Joel Embiid. I'm about to cry like him, man. That's the feeling I got,
The
man.
Phillies are struggling, I don't know
Back to throw.
why.
Robinson.
Yeah, let's go! Yeah, man!
There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That's what I needed! Yeah, boy! That's what I needed.
Third down, passing
What a
down.
big
They throw
step
the
right
extra
there.
defensive back in there for a
Big
nickel
play.
package, and it worked out.
And it's not an
Going on
advantage, you would
3
think it's just
losses in a
great
row.
strategy. It's just that
That's
when you
what
have
I'm
5
talking about,
defensive
man.
backs on the
Yeah,
field with an
boy.
obvious passing down,
Oh,
it's a
look at
lot
that
tougher
play.
to complete a
Give me
pass. And
that.
on that play,
Give me
they
that. Look at that
completed
play.
it just to the wrong team.
Woo,
And it
that
cost
was
them 6
explosive
points.
play, man. Let's go Sacramento. We're still in it. All right. Oh, thank God he got that play. That's what we needed. That's the play right there. Now we switch the momentum back in our favor. There we go. That's a momentum switch. We needed that. And the Black Knights,
Wow,
they
they
gonna get
needed
the
Now
ball.
the
that.
try here for
Oh,
the
we
point
needed
after.
that right there. We needed that. We needed that play right there. If you feel
Extra
it.
point up and through.
Woo,
That
we
is going
need
to
it. We
tie
need
our
that play.
game as we approach halftime.
Because the Black Knights, they're the best team. The Black Knights is the best team on this league in terms of expansion.
So a
They
tie
talk.
ball game
They-
here as the kicks away.
The Black Knights should be on the regular pro NFL team. The Black
And
Knights
this
is
will
good,
be
man.
a touchback as that sails
I didn't
over
want to
the
have to
end
play the
line.
Black Knights, but it lined it up
Now
like
this
that.
offensive unit ready to see
I
what
didn't
they
wanna
can
have to
do
meet
here.
them.
And following the
Whether
pick
it's
six,
on their home turf, they're
decent
tough.
field position and throwing that pick six. We'll
The
see
Black
how they
Knights
attack
are a
this
tough
drive.
team.
And I think all
You
you see
knew
from
that the
guy
ball
is,
first in the
let's just
second
take care of
half.
the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions
the
on this
Black
drive.
Knights, they gonna
And they'll
get the
probably
ball.
help them a little bit with maybe
They're
some
gonna get
really
the ball
high
in the
percentage
second
throws
half.
early. to let him get settled back in.
They told him
No, get him.
confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They're going to get the rock in the
23
second
yards
half.
on the play. To throw is Robinson. Throwing on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Let it go.
And he'll go down,
Let
but
it go,
not
let it go,
before
let it
getting
go,
this
let it go.
inside the 30.
All right, they still got
That
time.
one goes for 24 yards.
All right.
You know I'm going to lean towards the
Okay, the
defender,
clock
right?
going
You
slow.
know I'm
Okay,
going to
that's
do
good.
that.
I know.
That's a
Okay,
tough
that's good. That'll give us
situation
more
for him,
time.
as I see it.
That will give
The
us more
truth of the
time.
matter
All right.
is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
There we go.
Take a safety
Cool.
valve here.
Okay,
That's
they call
complete.
timeout. Beautiful.
Now whistles
Beautiful.
come
Don't let
in.
them
We're
time
going to
that
get a
clock right.
timeout here
That's cool.
by the offense.
Every minute
As the
counts.
clock's
Every
going to
minute
stop
counts.
with 47 seconds
Every
to go
minute
in
counts.
half number one.
I don't care if it's 2
Second and
minutes.
12 after the first down pass
We're
play
in the
went
third
backwards
round.
for 2
Run it down.
yards. And
Come
now
back
whistles
alive.
here and a
Hey.
flag down.
That's
Looked like
stupid.
someone got going a little early.
False start. Offense.
That's dumb, man. Why you jump off line?
That'll be accepted, of course,
Oh,
and
what
that
they
moves
get,
him
5
back
yards? That's
5.
dumb, though.
And
It's
that
better
false
than
start
them.
penalty is certainly not
Okay,
helping
that's
their
on them.
cause here. Second
All right.
down and long.
Good.
Come on, let's go. What? None.
They'll run it now out of the
Get him.
gun.
Get him. Why is he open, bro?
And he'll work his
Okay.
way inside the
All right, we got a home
down to
cooked
the
field goal.
28. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
We're going to have to
As
hold
they'll
them to a
stop
field
it with
goal.
just over
They
40
gotta be held
seconds to
a field
go
goal.
in the first half. And this
gotta hold them to a
offense
field
on
goal.
third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far.
All right, let's play
This is
back.
3rd and 9.
We're going to play back off.
Operating from the gun. Robinson.
There we go.
Incomplete.
Good
The
deep. Play
contact
off.
made the ball roam
There we
free
go.
and brings up 4th down.
Play off him.
You've always been
play
very
the zone,
good about
play
checking
off
my
him.
math.
Won't-
Am I
we won't
correct?
blitz all
That's the
the time.
first time that it's been
We ain't gonna
incomplete when they
blitz.
thrown it to him?
38
Yes, he had
seconds.
caught every other ball
Okay.
coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going
Woo!
there, and they're going to
Yes.
continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
We'll take it. It's better than them scoring
No
7. We'll
problems in
take
the
it.
field goal department so far.
take
He's
it.
2 for 2.
Pretty
take
reliable
it.
here in this game, isn't
It's
he?
not good, but it ain't the
that
worst.
bodes well for them.
We
If
still
they
in the
need him
game.
late in the game.
It ain't the
his
worst.
confidence should be
If we're only
sky high.
down 3, something like that, we still got a shot. We got, what, 34 seconds? I
Set
won
down
the
the
game
kickers for the
yesterday in
way,
33
and off
seconds.
it goes.
So, 34 seconds is enough to win the game.
This will be
Literally.
fielded at the 8.
Just got to know what play to run. Okay,
And a
29
nice
seconds.
return sets him up pretty good here at the
All
30-yard
right, that's
line.
enough. I get 4 shots. I get 4 shots at it. 4 shots.
Out comes this offensive unit as they
Can
get
I get
set to
lucky
take
today?
over here. And with time
Can
quickly
I get lucky?
fading
Can
here
we
in the
go to the
second quarter,
international
not sure how
championship?
aggressively, offensively they want to
I
play
don't know.
it.
Hopefully you
I
stop
think
them
we'll
in
find
second
out
half
just
so
how
they
much they
don't go
trust
up
their
by
guys
1-0.
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh,
He
my
couldn't
God.
quite hold it. Got hit.
Oh, my
Ball
God.
pops out, incomplete. Meanwhile, they take a
man.
shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, what a defensive play by London.
Ball to 30
Oh,
as they come up 2nd and 10.
what a game. Hey, this is a dog fight right here.
Set. Green.
This is a dog fight right here, boy. I know it's going to be a game.
He'll
I
try
got to
again
do
with
it.
the arm here on
That was a
second
crazy
down.
tackle.
He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Let's go.
He's got it. Hit the 15.
All right, timeout, hold the
And
time.
now before this
Yes.
first down play, we're going to get
Yeah,
a timeout
13
here.
seconds, baby.
As they'll
13
stop it with
seconds.
13 seconds
That's
to
all we
play in
need.
half number 1.
We won the game yesterday in 33 seconds. Clutch mode, baby. Clutch time. All I need is 30 seconds. Give me 20. I'll take 20 seconds.
So the offense took the
win that joint
timeout.
at
Looks like
24.
they're ready to go as we get set
All you got to do is
to
do
resume
a
the
couple
action.
side
A
plays.
real field
and
flipper
I
there
can
as
get
all of a
50
sudden
yards.
they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll look to throw here on first down. And it breaks free. The collision
Oh, that's
there
garbage,
turned the ball
yo.
loose and brings up
All right, I'm
second
going to try one more
down.
play. All right, 9 seconds left.
So
We got
after the
one
incompletion
timeout.
on first, now 2nd and 10.
Oh, damn, what play?
Hurry up. Here we go.
He'll look to throw.
Yes!
And it's caught.
Yeah,
Touchdown.
yeah, man,
As
let's
His guys are in for 6. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
Yeah, boy.
Well, someone has a sense
That's
of the
what I'm
dramatic
talking
here,
about,
don't they?
Sacramento.
Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
You do have to bring that up,
We're going
don't
to
you?
get
In
them
the
like nice.
NFL,
We're going to beat them
every play
here.
is critical.
This is where it counts
If
right
you
here.
give
We're
up
knocking them
something
out.
cheap there,
We're going to the
all
bowl
that
game.
advantage they just gained
We got to
goes
make
right
the
out
bowl
the
game. We
window.
got to beat them right here because this is where it counts. This is the game right here. This is where it counts. Yeah, remember
the
that
extra point up and good. And the
We're
decision
gonna have
to
to
just
do a-
kick
we're
the
gonna have to
extra
do a
point
Toronto
lines up
Raptors.
successful.
We're going to have to do a Kyrie Leonard
Just
on
a
them.
4-play
A
drive
ball
at a
down.
time.
We're going to have to do a Chicago Bear missed field goal. We need to get lucky like that today. We need to go back to the International Championship Bowl.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
Really,
and
how
send this
can
one
you
away.
score in less than 30 seconds? That's insane. I would have just
And
went
this will
for a
not
field
be
goal and not
returnable. It's
risk it.
out of the back of the end zone
Oh,
for a
well, you
touchback.
know, I mean,
But
here's
then
the
you're
thing.
risky, lol.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know what? Hey, you know what? That's what will make this. Hey, man, that's what I'm all about, man. I'm willing to put it on the line, but it depends on the situation.
Likely
But I'm
time
willing
for
to gamble,
one final
man.
snap as they
You know,
start out 1st and 10.
Because they're going to get the ball in the second half. So I figure I might as well go up. I got 30 seconds. I might as well go for touchdown.
And with time running short here,
They're
they'll
gonna
simply
get
take
the
a knee,
rock,
and
so
that
it's
should
better
do
we
it for
come
half
from
number
second
1.
half like this.
So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, as I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now back out comes the offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to find Conley. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 42 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes, and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Still 2nd down.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
And that was a nice catch, and if the goal was to get into field goal range, it certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, and sometimes that's what you dial up in these situations, right, when you want 3?
Well, if the goal was to get into field goal territory, even though it'll be a long attempt, I think they accomplished that.
And sometimes you have plays for that. It's not always a first down when you want 3. Get a little bit closer, making an easier shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to concede to the defense that they know what you're trying to get done, and to try and get any more than that is almost folly. Take what you can get, maybe have an opportunity to put 3 points on the board.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Back to throw here. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Why you always do hurry up in the same plays,
they are
LOL.
really on the march now. It's a first down. They're going to look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Is it to keep their defense off guard, I'm guessing?
Yeah, well, sometimes I do different plays and stuff, you know what I mean? But I normally go with whatever plays available. I do different plays, short plays, long plays. It depends on what's available. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
For the score.
All right.
And
That's
his
what I'm
guys
talking
are
about,
going to
man.
add on
Yeah,
to their
boy.
lead.
Yes.
In order to
That's
lead
what
in
we
a
need
game,
to be.
you get plenty of contributors.
Let's
That's the
go.
second touchdown catch of this game.
They're going to come
He's
back
one
down
of
the
the key
field.
guys
They're going to
in
come back
this
down
one.
the field.
And you better believe
I
he'll
got
be
no
looking
doubt.
for the hat trick
I'm
here
playing
as
against
this
the
one
best team.
continues to go.
They're going to come back down the field. The question is, how can we keep them from scoring 7?
Now the extra
We
point.
got to hold them to field goals, not touch. Can't let them get touchdowns. We got to hold
Point
them to
after,
field goals.
right down the middle.
That's what
And
we
the
gotta do.
decision to just kick the
All right.
extra point winds up
This
successful.
is a dog fight. This is a
So
dog.
the
This is the
drive
best
there
game
took
right here.
6
This should have been the
plays.
Super Bowl right here. This should have been the Super Bowl matchup. Literally. That's how tough. This is the best team. As far as I'm concerned, I got beat down by this team. I think last season or the season before last.
The kickoff unit is out on the
Right.
field, and they will send this one away.
And we're playing on their home floor.
And that'll carry
So-
over the back line of the end zone
So
for a
if we can
touchback.
win it, We'll be the first team to
There
play
again
3
is
games
the
on the
running
road.
back as he trots
All
onto
our
the
playoff
field.
games have
He's
been
up
on the
over
road.
100 yards, and he'll be looking to
So
get
if
in the
we
end
can
zone
win it,
again.
Has a tremendous
we can
nose
win
for
it,
it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage.
So
and
they're a
find the
harder
end zone,
team than
that's
in
the
the Super
combination
Bowl
you want in
even.
your runner.
That's
Yes.
the combination any coach
Yes,
wants,
see?
and we'll see if he can
If you
find
watch
that
the
end
game,
zone
I didn't
once
want to
more.
meet the Black Knights, man. I didn't want to meet this
Robinson
team, not in the
now.
playoffs.
Off the play
I didn't want to
fake.
meet this team.
He's going to wind up
What?
and air it out.
Oh.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops
I didn't
out.
want to meet this
Incomplete.
team, MC Philly, man. I didn't want to meet this team, man. I'm not afraid to admit that.
With a longer throw.
That's how
unable
good
to
this team
complete.
is. I ain't want to face him,
He's
man.
one of their best playmakers. No
I mean,
matter
if I
what
can
it says
avoid
on the
it, I'll play
scoreboard,
another
you're
seed.
always trying to
But
get
I
in
have
the
to
ball.
Whichever team you play next aren't harder.
Number 3 seed, Orlando. They're pretty good.
They run a draw here on second down. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now
Yes,
they'll
the
look at a
next
3rd
seed,
and 2 coming
they're-
up.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They were able to draw instead and pick up back yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking
next
pass
team
when they
are,
see that
you know,
initially
they
defensively,
might
right?
actually
But
be
you
better
know,
than
today's NFL, most of the time on second
might
and
be
long,
better
it's a
than this
passing
thing.
situation.
On the road.
Pass rushers are on the field, and they're only thinking one thing: get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them.
I don't know. This thing ain't over,
The
man.
gain is 7, and it gets him a new
I don't know. This round ain't over.
Well, someone's been having a
This
good
is-
game
this
so
ain't over.
far, and you know something? A lot has been power.
This thing ain't
They
over.
decided to turn him loose again
I
on
got
3rd
20
down, didn't they?
They did
Man.
indeed. He delivered the
Just like
tough yards.
yesterday's game, I almost lost. I almost went home yesterday. I came back in the closing second.
Come on, let's go.
Unbelievable play.
Here's
Oh,
Robinson.
he's going deep.
Play action.
Get him.
Over the middle, complete.
Okay.
It's Payne. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
OICC the overall
Welcome
rating
back
for
now
London is
here
the
in
highest
London.
rating for expansion
As we are
teams.
set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter.
Oh, yeah, they're no joke. They got the highest rating. Literally. They got the highest rating. They got the highest rating for an expansion team. I would take the
This
London Knights,
quarterback now,
and I would bring
5
them in.
straight
You can use
completions here in
expansion
this
teams in
second
the real
half.
NFL.
1st and 10.
If the London Knights was playing in the NFL, they got a high rating. They'll be as good as the Patriots.
Robinson.
This team got the
operating
rating
from
almost
the
like what the
gun.
Patriots are.
Looking deep downfield.
Let's go!
Into heavy
Let's
traffic,
go,
and it's
baby!
intercepted.
Let's go!
Picked off
That's
inside
what
the
I'm talking
5.
about. Let's
And
go,
not much
Sacramento.
of a return there. He'll take
Yes.
it only up to the 9-yard
Let's
line.
go!
Well, so much of playing quarterback
Let's
in
go.
the snow comes down to
Put 'em
trying
away.
not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws
Let's-
downfield. We've run
Come
every day
on.
in practice all year.
Don't give them
But
nothing. Let's
guess what?
smash
They
them.
suddenly
Give them
become
no
more
air. Let's
difficult.
get them.
And this one
Let's
gets
get
away
them while we
from
got the
them
shot.
and
Right
winds
now,
up
while
with
they're
an interception.
available, let's get them. Get the Black Knights, man. Let's take them down. We got the shot now, so don't mess up.
So out now
Can't
comes
mess
the
up.
offense back onto the field.
Yeah.
And right now they're just looking for a little more
I'm happy
cushion,
about
trying to make
this.
this a 2-score game. Points
Yeah,
here
man, we gotta
would go
start
a
to
long
win this
way,
thing.
obviously, to
Yep,
propelling
it's
them
over.
into
You
the next
will win.
round.
No way
This
they
is
come
where
back
the head
now.
coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone.
Matter of fact, let me see if I can find something. Hold on. Let me see. What is it? Is it? Well, if you look on there, it tells the rating of the team, right? So if you look up there, it'll tell you the rating of the Black Knights. They got the highest rating. You can go back. They got the highest rating.
What they do on offense. So
So,
most teams want to stay in attack
my
mode,
rating,
but you have to
we're
do
like
it with
8-3,
some bit of
baby.
caution, don't you? Because you can't come
Right.
away with no points. You need these points
All right,
here
that's cool.
in order to feel a
Now
lot
what
better
we need
about where
the
they are
clock.
in this
We need
game.
the clock to
This
tick
time of
down.
the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this
We
is
need the
what we
clock
hope
to tick
for.
down.
Yeah, that's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense
Let me see,
cautiously,
17,
but not
18,
so cautiously
19, 20,
that you just give it
21,
up.
22, 23. Okay, they would need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So they
On
still in it.
Phillies got smoked 1-1-3. Emoji pouting face.
I know.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
I know.
And
Well,
he'll
you
get
know
to the
what?
29-yard line, brought down
The
there.
Phillies
It's
season
an 8-yard
record in mine.
pickup, and that'll bring
Our
up
records
second
are
down.
real. on the game, I'm 24-19.
That's their third straight loss.
Brandon, but
Yeah.
this lead,
Well,
they're
the
electing to throw the
Phillies
football.
and,
Swings, slants, quick outs, things
They
they
got,
consider
I got
safe.
the same record as the Phillies. They got the same record I got.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And
right.
down he goes,
All
but
right.
he takes it up to the 40.
Yes, sir.
Give him 12 yards
Yes,
on
sir.
that. It earns him a fresh set of
That's what I'm
downs.
talking about.
Now, I'm guessing you'd
City
say
of
this is kind of the
Sacramento,
key
we going
here.
to the
Grind out some
championship bowl.
yardage, work on that clock, see if you can
We
continue to take
lost
it down.
last year, but I think
Definitely,
we're
you
going
want to
this
bleed
year.
things out at this
We're going
point,
to the
right?
championship
Continue to
bowl for
possess the
Orlando.
football, gain some yardage, and
We're
put the
gonna take on
onus on the
Orlando. That's a good
defense.
team, too.
Do they have to use
Orlando's
timeouts?
good,
What
but
are
if
they
we
going
can
to do
beat
to
the
stop
New
Black
Year
that?
first
You're
in
taking
East
charge.
Philippines.
Oh, man, that's a
Looking
good
to throw.
feeling, man. Oh,
He's got
yes.
a man. That's caught.
There we go.
Left
Let's
sideline.
go, man.
Very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's what I'm talking about. Sacramento, man. This is a good day.
Other teams seem trash in the East, lol.
Oh, yeah.
So now then, the big play has him all the way
As a
inside
matter
the
of fact,
30
if you
now,
want to, you
first
can
and
watch
10.
if you want to see what team I'm going to play against, I just did a video of Orlando Orbit. So you can see how good they are. It's on the next video. It's already posted on my channel. Orlando Orbit. And, you can watch to see
They'll
what
set
team I'm
up a
playing
throw.
against. There we go.
He'll dump it underneath
Keep
to
it
his
low,
running back
okay.
complete.
We got to get the face
And
mask.
he'll get it down this time to the 17.
They're going to give it the face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
All right. Okay. First and goal.
We
We'll take
looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I
Automatic
always
first
enjoy the
down.
conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
All right,
But
4-1
you
left.
caused
That's
the
still a lot
play.
of time.
You did it. I had to.
And now
Okay,
it's
okay.
first and 10. A big mistake,
That's
especially
still
when
a lot
you
of
factor
time.
in the personal
They
foul
still got a lot of
yardage.
time.
They'll drop the throw. And it's
All right.
caught.
That's
Nice
good.
gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal.
Yes, sir. We are going to beat the number 1 seed. We're going to knock off the number 1 seed. I'm pumped on this.
You score here, it's over for them, lol.
Oh, it's over, man. It's over. If I get it here, I think they
Continuing
go
to
home. We're
run.
sending
They'll
them home,
probably run
man.
this all the way before
They
snapping
don't
it
got to
on
fly
second
nowhere.
down.
They can stay in England. We're sending them home, and we're going to the championship.
They'll try and sneak it here.
That's it.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
their
that's what I'm talking
quarterback,
about, man.
doing his best for the
Yes.
playoffs with his 3rd touchdown
We're
of the
going
game.
to the championship,
And his
baby.
guys
3
find a
minutes,
way to
26
stretch
seconds
that
left.
lead.
We send the Black Knights
So
home.
with
That's what
second
I'm
and goal,
talking
still had a
about,
couple
man.
of downs
Yeah,
to work with. They
boy.
tried to sneak, and they got it.
Oh,
I
I'm
like
happy
the
about
idea that
this.
they did it early in the down and distance count. Second down as opposed
Yes.
to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but
Oh,
push
man,
to get
feel
out
like I
front
won
to
$1
get the
million
quarterback
bucks.
through.
Big push and a
Oh, the
touchdown
good
to boot.
feeling. Oh, we knocked off tonight. Highest rating
Point
squad.
after up and good.
And
the
we knocked
decision
them
to
off
just
in the
kick the
3rd
extra
round in
point
their
winds
house.
up
That's
successful.
what I'm talking about, man. Yeah.
That time
That's
a
how we finish
6-play
off the
drive.
season.
And
That's
it was
what we
capped off by the
got to win it
quarterback
all.
sneak for 6.
We can't lose the bowl. If we beat them, we cannot lose the bowl, or that'll be a hurt piece. I'm gonna have to cry like Joel Embiid. I'm gonna have to cry like Joel Embiid, man. If we lose the bowl, I'm gonna have to cry like him, man.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Yeah, boy.
Picked off at the 28.
Oh, my God.
And it's a
Yeah.
touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's go. Sacramento. Let's do this. Let's ball, dog. That's what I'm
And
talking
that
about,
one will
man.
pretty much
Yeah,
erase any
boy.
hopes of a fourth quarter
Defense
comeback.
stepping up
with
hard.
emphasis.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Give me
Interception,
that.
return
Give
for
me that.
touchdown.
There you
Door
go.
closed.
That's that
locked,
defense I'm talking about, man.
reinforced.
Yeah, let's kill him. We're going to take him down now. We're going to do him in. Let's get it. We're going to take him down now, but we blowing him out. We owe this team this. They did this to
point
us.
attempt here still to
we
come.
got him that good today. Oh, we got him that good today. They're going to remember this one.
The point after is good.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The decision to just
Look, he said they got the highest rating, not anymore. Not after this beatdown, they won't have the highest rating.
So they
We got the highest rating
get
now.
another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
We the underdog. We the 16.
This will be fielded at the 6.
We were the underdogs.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about, clutch, baby.
Now this
That's what I'm
offense
talking
ready to
about,
head
man.
back out there.
Yeah, boy.
And fresh off the pick 6.
Clutch.
They've got to forget about that
Clutch
quickly.
mode when it counts,
In this
man.
case now,
we come
the
through
guy
and
throwing
win
the
the
ball,
joint.
Here we go.
When
It's
it
got to be
counts,
what we
man.
talk about with defensive backs.
When
You
it
get beat
counts,
for a
we
long
win it.
touchdown. Short-term memory.
That's what I'm talking
right
about.
back
Win.
out there doing the things that
Win
From behind, and he's going to be
Winning the
driven
game, baby.
down.
We're going to be in the championship.
Great job defensively.
We
I
earned
think
the
he was
trip to go
trying
to
to
the
go through his
finals.
progressions, find someone to get rid of
Now
the
we're
football
going to see
before he
if
knew
we
it. He
can
was
win
on
the
his
finals.
back.
I hope
that
we
just
can win the
brings us
finals.
right back to what you said in the
I hope
beginning.
we got
Great
Orlando's
job
a good team.
defensively.
They're number
Know where to go
3.
with the football.
Number
That led
3
to the
team.
sack.
Looking to throw. Robinson.
Oh,
This
let's
pass is
go.
intercepted for the
Oh,
4th
my
time
God,
today. It's off here to 34.
Yeah.
And he will
Let's
have
go.
a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Time
go,
for a
boy.
break.
Yeah,
Back to
man.
wrap up the
That's what I'm
AFC
talking about, man.
Championship game
Yeah.
after this.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that play. This Deion Sanders stuff. Oh, give me that. Look at that. Number 26. Oh, my God. What a play, man. Let's ball, dog. Yeah. What's that? Oh, what a good day. Let me get some drink on that. That's what I'm talking about, man.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
The London Black Knights, we put a beat down on them, man. Not playing with them, man. That's what I'm talking about. Their season is over with.
Still an important piece of
Smash
business
this
to
team,
take
man.
care of, the extra point.
I'm tired of the London Black Knights. They can remember this butt whooping.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Sacramento Condors now. We the highest ranked team, not Black Knights. You better look out for us. We the top dog.
So they'll get another
Not the
shot
Black
on
Knights.
offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25
And you know what,
up to the
MC Philly?
28-yard line.
If I drop 50, if we drop 50 points on this team,
And here now
The
the
new-
offense
they should
heading
put it
back
in
out
team
there.
or the new
They're down
man
big
force.
here late.
They're gonna
I
have
don't
these
know.
expansion
You just
teams again.
one last drive
so
here
I'll
for
make up my
pride.
mind if I want to
Some
do an
people like to
expansion
do
team
that.
league.
I
On
remember playing
9-20,
for a guy
they're
when
gonna
we
have
were
the
down
expansion
huge,
teams
and
again.
someone said, "Coach, what do you
Same
want to
teams,
call?"
they might
He
add
just
some
waved
new
a hand
ones in.
like, "Who cares?
The
Let's get
London-
out
if I
here
drop
and
50
do
on them
something
now,
some
they
other
better
time."
not-
But some teams like to do
They better
something
get
at the
rid of the
end to
London
feel a
Black
little bit
Knights.
better
Never put them
as
on
they
the
continue
nine
as they
field
continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just
If
want
we
to
drop
put this
50
one
on them in
behind
the
them.
playoffs-
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
EA
You
Sports, they
got the
better
big
get rid
lead
of London Black
defensively.
Knights.
Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after
They
the
better get rid
catch,
of the London Black
inbounds,
Knights
keep the
and
clock
fast.
running. Just go ahead and bleed
Talk
the game
about
out
that.
that way.
They run a draw here on 2nd down.
Oh, no. What they call timeout for? All
And
right.
now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play.
Yeah,
as we get a timeout.
now
As
they're
of
portable
yet, just
now.
under 90 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
This
boy, we
offense
got it
so
when we
far
want
on
'em.
3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far.
London Black
This is
Knights,
3rd
their
and
season's
10.
about to be
Let's
over
go.
with.
White 90. White 90. Cut.
Now Robinson from the gun, he'll throw.
Oh,
almost
my
had
God,
another
another
one.
pick.
They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th
Almost
down.
got another pick.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
Picking season.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream,
Now
buddy.
this
Welcome to the
offensive
stream.
unit ready to see what they can do here.
This was
And
an
this
exciting game
comfortably
right
in
here,
hand. The
boy.
scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your
Woo,
starting
a lot of
quarterback
flame
out there.
with this?
When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
Man.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL,
this
Brandon,
video right
because
here is
I'm just
gonna
going to tell
be a
you,
video.
in the 2015 season,
might have to make this
commentated
video
on
my
3
intro.
games
That's
in a
how hot
row
this video was.
that were blowouts.
Oh, that's okay. Let it go.
Wrapped up around the waist and
Let
pushed
it go.
down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on
Sacramento
second
going
and
back to the
16.
championship. We're going back to the championship game. We're going to face Orlando Orbit, number 3 seed. Sacramento with a number 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, dang.
He's taken down. Back at his own
Let it go,
center.
let it go.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Let it go. We'll let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let that clock go down. Woo! What a season! Sacramento Condors will go into the International Championship Bowl. Season 3, that's what I'm talking about, man. Let's go Sacramento. Let that clock tick down. Send in London.
They'll look
Black
to
Knight
throw
home.
here. And close the football near his own goal line.
All right.
And we will get a
One more play.
timeout with 2 ticks
All
left.
right, it's over with now. We got it.
And with
What a
things looking
season.
pretty good on the
What a
scoreboard, they're going to
season
keep
for
the offense
Sacramento.
out there and go
Knocking
for it here on
off the
fourth.
number 1 seed Black Knights in the 3rd round playoff. International Football League Season 3, 2019. I'd like to thank all viewers, Facebook, YouTube, everybody that checks out this International League Football. Expansion Team League. You can find them on all the Madden leagues. All the Madden games, they have them on there. I think it's 16 expansion teams.
From
This is my
deep
first
in their own
experiment.
territory, they look to throw.
Let's go.
Try to lay one up deep.
Oh!
And complete.
Yeah.
And the AFC champion has been crowned. Onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.